Hi, it's Karen
And Tim.
from Stamping on the Back Porch. Today we're going to be I'm going to be sharing a lot of tips. I'm really excited about what we're doing today. We're using this new Christmas rose bundle, and there are just some fun things to show you that'll make it easier to work with. And of course, first, we have mail.
We've got mail.
So I will see if any of these are to, okay, I'll take the ones to me while Tim is figuring out a whole bunch of these are to both of us. Okay, I've got some here. Okay, we are ready.
We have people on.
Okay. Wonderful. First, from Carol Heyer. Are these fun colors? I just love that with the purple and the other. And a bunch of these are some of these cards are from people that sent in donations for the breast cancer card kit. Which let me take a break and show you. Look at all of these. I said we're so thrilled. We still have about maybe 15 more, and we would love to sell the rest of them. So I will give you an update on Monday. They're going out on Monday because Monday I always have people that come over and help me in the morning, so it's just easier to address and send them out. Then we'll have a report about how much we've raised and let you know what's left. I'll put a link up to where you can find this out, but you can send me a check. You can write it either to me, and I write one big check to Metaviber, or you can write it directly to Metaviber, so you have it for taxes. This is all free because all of your donation, 100%, is going to Metaviber, which is really cool. Or there is a link you can do a donation with PayPal, and then it'll get done faster. But it's all good. We're just thrilled with the response, and it's been a fun thing to do together. So
Let me take it.
yeah, you can move that.
So it doesn't fall over.
Yeah, okay. So thanks. Anyway, fun card and fun colors. And Deb Thill from Iowa. Oh, a nice, is this ever lovely? A nice congratulations card for me. This is really pretty. I love how she did the inside. See, and she did the Post-it note thing. Oh, look at that. I'll take this off. I'll read it later, but this is for myself. But how cool is that? I love her name. It's Crafting in the Attic. I'm stamping on the back porch, and she's crafting the attic, and so it's just kind of fun. But anyway, just really a pretty layout, and with that punch,
That's because her husband doesn't know she stamps.
She just disappears up there. And then we have from Karen Dixon in Iowa. Deb is also from Iowa. Carol's from here. Oh, fun. Oh, see, I have to look at that's the trick in doing this. And we have her donation here. I have to set these aside. I'm going to give those to you. But look at the pretty butterflies later. But this is similar to the one Stampin' has one, but it's different, isn't it? They're all just fun to use. And then the purples and the pinks. Very pretty. Now we have a Halloween card. From Ruth Phil. These are, Deb and Ruth are sisters-in-law. It's so hard to say that because I was my sister-in-laws, but sisters-in-law. Isn't that awesome? And they're both on my team. How awesome is that, too? Oh, that is adorable. And her back says, handcrafted just for you. Oh, that is just sweet. This is from one of the paper pumpkins. Are these adorable? Paper pumpkins have just gotten so adorable. I just think every single one is fabulous. So if you haven't checked those out, the one this month is just gorgeous. The winter cards, and this is just delightful. Love those little skeletons. And that's perfect because I never did show the paper pumpkin, so I love doing that.
Finally, now that it's fall, but it's autumn, pumpkin is finally in season.
I know. So you actually have pumpkin things in Starbucks?
I've always, yes.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin spice lattes. But I was always wondering where they got that name because it seems like it's so seasonal.
Oh, okay. My favorite, I like Panera's autumn squash soup, and that's seasonal. I just, some certain things are just, seasonal. And, this is cool. Pat Salem from here. And I've known Pat for a long time, but I love, and you know what? She is a photographer Now, how cool is this? So she has her own stamp on the back with a camera and then puts her name up there. How cool is that? And so this is with her donation. And I just wanted to say that she loves combining her love of photography along with stamping. Isn't that great? And I think what a great idea for any of you who love taking pictures. These just make great things too. And this picture was taken at the Arboretum, and it's beautiful. Just a beautiful fall picture. So that is lovely. And more of a thing, I will have to find this. And a lot of people have been writing to me. Let me know that you're also survivors, which is absolutely wonderful. We have, it's a sisterhood you never wanted to be a part of, but it's just so common, and we're all together. And it's so nice we can celebrate life together.
A lot of things are Karen and Tim Titus, but this is Karen Titus and Tim.
Mm-hmm. It's Tim. I just think that's because you were an afterthought. It wasn't originally. No. This is from Flo Gormley from New Jersey.
Yes, and it's
Did you guys get any Halloween cards? I've never gotten Halloween cards before I was doing this. I said it's so fun. Suddenly we get all these. That is adorable. Oh, I remember the snap. That is just adorable with the web coming out at the end, and it's just so fun.
It says Happy Halloween on the inside.
And then we've got the bat and the skull. Great card flow. That's great. And then we have Carol Rhodes from Tennessee. Oh, and another. This. Oh my goodness, this is.
Okay, here we go.
While Tim is still looking here. But I want to point out this is I don't think of what you call it, but like the sun rays, where you make cards like this. And a lot of times people do them this way. This is just adorable. So do you see how that's like sun rays? It's also make a great quilting type card. But that is really lovely with all those papers. I love what you did there. And then the fun little stamps, and she even did the inside. Look at that. When you do a stamp, like here's the spider web, just in a light gray, you could do any stamp on the inside of your card like that, and then you see how nice it looks right over, and it kind of is like a watermark. But I just want to put that up. But that is just adorable, and with the spider coming down. Oh, that is just
Carol is from Nashville.
Put it back in there. Oh, Nashville.
Tennessee.
We have to hit Nashville, Tim's.
Yes,
Nashville
we do.
And some of the music. Tim has that on his list of places he wants to go. So, and this is from Nancy Muncombe from here. Oh, that is pretty. And look at this pattern paper, and she has a whole die all cut out of the same designer series paper. So talk about simple and easy, and it's a pattern paper, so it gives a very different look. That is very fun. And then against the wood pattern, which is always a great background. Oh, and a really cute inside too. So do you guys do the insides of your cards? I always love hearing that because I'm not very good at doing that, and it really is fun. It just kind of keeps it going. You want to open one? This is Lois Steen from Illinois.
Yes. I know Lois.
Yes. You know Lois? I said, you know.
I can't explain this.
This might not be one for Tim. I said, this is hilarious.
I actually cheated and looked at this, but it's complicated.
Oh, and I didn't. It's a never-ending card.
Never-ending card.
Which is something we're going to do in one of our fun folds sometime.
I don't know how this works.
It is a never-ending card because, see, Tim, anything you do with it just keeps on going. See, I'm not even very good at doing this, this is a fun kind of card to give kids. Oh, and older people that can't figure it out. But what a fun idea to just play with this. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it seems very complicated. Is there a pattern to that?
Yes, there is.
There is.
Yes, there is.
That is so,
and we will do that at some point. Connie is wondering if you turned on the heat as of, was it 2 days ago?
2 days ago. I turned it on.
After 2 days of being 53 in here, Tim said, I said, it is up to you. Please.
It's 58.
Oh, was it 50? I don't know what it was. I thought you told me it was 53 and you had to put it on.
No.
Oh, I thought he was just trying to convince me. I was totally comfortable, but I said, it's up to you. I'm not
It
going
was
to say
58.
anything. You can put it on.
I set the furnace at 61. So we're good. But I'm still intrigued by this. That this is just a simple card, but then you keep unfolding it.
Yes.
And finding all kinds of other stuff.
Yes. So, it's one you could put in hidden messages. Thank you for doing that. It's been on my list, and I don't have a card like that. I
But now-
made one like years ago.
She still doesn't,
So,
because this is mine.
but we'll keep it because it'll show up again when we teach that. It'll be just very wonderful.
Thank you, Lois.
Nancy Martin from Illinois. You have been to her house too, so see, Tim, you know a bunch
Yes.
of these people. I think I find.
Look at
Oh, awesome! We were talking about a non-traditional Christmas card over in the back porch Stampers, and she was just saying that she used this girl stamp. Isn't that adorable? And everyone's going, "You did?" So anyway, she sent me one. Love it. How fun is that?
Is it inside? Let's see what that says.
Yeah, about my classes, wishing you Christmas cheer and a happy new year. Now I've changed the format, so we just do one Facebook Live and do all the folds, but I keep popping in over the rest of the next couple of weeks with more ideas with that and more. So it doesn't end, and I will probably do a couple more little videos in there, but I just don't want to have a set time where I need to be. I'm just realizing our life, and we're gone so much. So it's working around that way, but you'll see more of me, so it's all great, but you just get it all in one night, the main thing.
Deb Thill, again.
Another one. Oh, how pretty. And another nice note that read later. Look at that. Nice, beautiful, all done with punches. Sometimes you think, oh, I need to have a big shot and I need all that. And I just love pointing out that, look at, it has all those pieces and just with punches. So, which is really awesome. She's putting the note on the card, but I guess it's okay because the name's on the thing. I just want to remember who it's from. Okay, Rebecca Sadowski in Rice Lake.
Ooh,
Pull this one out.
Complicated one.
Yeah, these sweat folds are really fun.
over
Another
here.
breast cancer. Perfect.
Oh,
how fun is that? Happy Halloween. Isn't this great? And she just put a little
Cauldron.
thing there so you can reuse it. She's got the cauldron, the spider. And look at this fun fold also. And these are perfect when you don't want to write a whole lot, because then you would just write inside. I love that. Great card. And just the way it's decorated with the green and the spider in the corner. That's a great card, Rebecca. Thank you.
show a little happy face in the back.
Oh, and Tim notices the little happy face in the back. The finishing touch, That's awesome.
It is.
That
It's
is
very
awesome.
cute. Very cute.
And one last one from Jennifer Hunstead. Oh my goodness, is that ever adorable? Oh, and look at this. Joyfully made by Jennifer. Oh, is that a great idea? If you have a good, something goes with your name, isn't that great? It's just very catchy. That is gorgeous. Or cute. I guess gorgeous. It's cute, but look at with just the shiny papers and the fun little. Oh, I miss this mummy guy. I think he is just
Jennifer
great.
is the queen of baseball and dressing up.
Yes.
and Halloween.
Oh, and she did the inside too. So very fun.
Eat.
So I love it.
Yep.
So a couple of announcements. We were just talking about punches, and today is the last day of the month. So it's the last day to get the Apple cards, I think it was. If you order today, you will still get that, which is awesome. And starting tomorrow, I have a new host code. This is it, HEC 3JWW6. You can always find this. I try to put it above my videos, but you can always find it also on KarenTitus.com, my website. It's just right there on the side. So the card kits for November are going to be punch cards. And I'm taking some of the punches from the fall catalog. We never know if they will continue or not. So I'm just going to show you one. And this is just a very simple card that could be simple. So these are not, they're not holiday cards. They're just general cards. This could be sympathy, birthday, just kind of a nice, classy winter card. And you get all the pieces. You never need to own what it is. You get all the pieces. So this will already be done through the subtles folder and all that. So that is going to be November. Also, I forgot to announce last week, pick two winners. We had two people for these two Christmas stamp sets. The two people are, and I will also put that up, Sheila Mokri and Donna Duve. I can't even read my own writing.
No, she can't.
I know, it's
She
terrible. All you guys need to do is message me your address and you're going to get one of these sets in the mail. And since it's the holidays, it's perfect time for giveaways. So this is going to be the giveaway that I'll announce for next week. And this is tags and tidings. So I'll help you do all your little tags. And again, it has framelits. It is just a very sweet thing. It's got the no peeking. It's got all kinds of fun things.
Ho, ho, ho.
And then it has dies. So the other thing you can do with dies like this is just, if you do it through, say, just, like white paper or some light paper, you can still put it whatever else you want, because you're going to have all these little shapes for things. So that is a very fun.
Did that make any sense at all?
Did it to you guys? It didn't
Not
to
to me.
Tim?
No, it didn't.
And let me just say about, was it last week's video? Or no, I think it was that same. We started talking about books. So I have this whole list of books I'm going to look for. I just love, all of you readers out there. It's another thing we have in common. And it was just fun to hear what people are reading and to hear you comment and people say, oh, I've read that too, or I'm going to look for that too. So that was very fun. So today, and we are watching the time because we have to get over to our 7-year-old grandson's school program at 2. And I have a lot to share today. So I will watch. This is one of those times I could just settle in. But I wanted to point out 2 things. This was one of the fun folds that we were doing. And this is just, I'm just showing this because it's the same set we're using. But I have 2 important announcements. One's going to be, make sure you're on my mailing list. Because we're doing all kinds of little gifts and stuff. Next Wednesday, I don't know if they come out Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember. Holly sends them. It's so nice to have a VA. But next week, there's going to be a whole little section on gift ideas, and I know you're gonna want that, and there's just really cute ideas. And if you're on my mailing list, you're also getting the 12 weeks of Christmas, and a lot of those are little gift ideas. And then you take the gift ideas that you think you might make either now or for future, and you can just save them, on your computer or print them out. But it's just a thank you for me, for people that are on my list. So it's just a great way to do that. So I know you'll want to do that. And for any orders in November, you are also getting a PDF with 20 cards made from this, not this one, because this is in Fun Folds, but made with this bundle. And some will use the stamp, some will use the paper. And again, it's just another thank you. And even if you don't order the bundle, you'll find the card layouts will work for a lot of things that you do own. So I just thought that would be another nice little gift. So, and no, I am not doing a class in November because of our spending so much time gone, since we'll be in Michigan for a bunch of that. Tim, have you ever played Santa?
Yes.
Yes, he has. He's got a good look for it. He's actually also been approached to see if he would want to play Santa at the hall. So.
Customer at Starbucks says, I organize this professional Santa thing.
Yeah, so
You'd be a great Santa.
see.
She never called me back though. So
Okay, and he didn't really know if he wanted to do it, but yeah, he would be good at it.
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, so let us get started. I'm gonna bring that down. First, we'll talk about this is the stamp set, and I'm going to start with sharing some things with the stamp set. And then after that, we're going to show things with just the paper. The paper and this and the dies, they're all just amazing and beautiful. But I wanted to show because there are a couple of little tips. You're going to love this one because I think this makes, any of the stamps that we have that are more like photorealism, or what's the other name? You guys, what do we call them when they're, like the lily was like that. If you remember a couple years ago from Celebration, and we have another rose set that is like this. But you guys will come up with it. And I just want to show you, if you find, do you see how this is just a very, thick look? So if you take your ink out, Rose Bundle has been available just for demonstrators. That's one of the perks we get as demonstrators, because we both get our discount and we can pre-order. For customers, this starts tomorrow. That's why I thought I would show this, if you're interested. And I'm not using it as a Christmas set at all. It'd be a beautiful Christmas set, but I'm not using, so I just substitute other words because you can use any words that you want. But to me, this is way more than that. I'm not going to ruin your card. The card, no.
No, I'm just going to take off.
But I just wanted to show you how these, I know someone's going to come. Distinctive. Yes, thank you, Nancy. So if you find, you know, when you stamp, and because these are photopolymer, it is nice to have this pad under it. Now sometimes it can be even darker than this, and you can just totally lose the definition, especially depending on how much ink is on your stamp. This has a little swirl on it. I'm gonna take you off, so I'm gonna show you what you do about that. And of course you can stamp off, but even if I stamp off, that's just really light. So here is the best trick with distinctive stamps, and it won't even hurt your card, but I'm using one that won't matter. I'm gonna take this and just, oh, you know what? I did this just a little bit ago. That's why it was still looking pretty good. It hasn't settled back in. I should have used one that I didn't do this for. See, and then I can just put that on paper. And now when I ink in that part, you're gonna see the difference. Okay, how much more definition you can see in there. So isn't that a great look? And this was even more filled in the first time I did it before because I've been doing this a while and pulling these to the ends. But this is just the best trick for any of these kinds of stamps that you just have trouble with, or any of your ink pads that just feel too inked up for whatever look you're trying to get. And then, I'm going to show you how to use this 2 different ways. So here are 2 cards. This is the card using the outline, and this is one not using the outline. And I thought, and they're both lovely. So I just wanted to show how those are done, because this is definitely something you're going to want the Stamparatus for. Okay, so now here's going to be the biggest trick, because this isn't cleaned off here. That'll be good enough, because you guys know what I mean. So I went ahead and inked this first just to have it done. And because this is a photopolymer, I have the extra little pad in here. And then I also like adding the one of these silicone mats. And then I'm putting my card right here, because sometimes if I shove it way in the corner, it doesn't quite want to get the corners. I don't know if you've had that. So I just kind of like doing it this way. And yes, I should have my other, I should have 2 of these on. And then I'm going to assume that this is still pretty good. I'm just using the part where I pulled it away from. Okay, and I'm going to do that. Well, I obviously should have pressed that better. When you go live, things just happen. Okay, there, that's better. Then I'm going to take this off. Now, if I'm doing a bunch of cards, and I almost always am doing a bunch of cards, I'm going to go through and do each of these this way. That's the way I like to do them, instead of finishing the whole thing, but you could finish the whole thing too. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this next so that we can see the difference on doing the other part. Now I'm not, oh yeah, you can even see, do you see where the ink pad is darker there? And here's the lighter part where I pulled the ink away. Yeah, the fun of being the fun of going live. Oh good, I'm glad you guys like that tip, because I thought, I've tried to explain that to people, so I thought it's really good to show it, if they're having trouble. So I think it was the Lily. Was it the Lily? A lot of people commented, I think my stamp is defective. It just won't ink up well. And I thought, it's just because it's this. So see how cool? We can be building both at the same time. And of course, it's easier because I want to use the lined one first so that I know where to put them. Otherwise, I'm totally guessing, and you could do that, but I would rather, so I'm going to. And you always want to make sure these stay up in the corner. And if things don't work out, it's just because I'm live, Okay, and then I'm going to take the different greens here. And I'm going to just line them up. Let's see, this.
Right there.
Right here.
I think it is.
Tim, you're good. Tim, with his vision, is still better than I am at figuring this out. It's like a puzzle. Okay.
And Karen does puzzles a lot.
I know, and I should be able to figure this out And then this one will go here. So this is why if you're going to do all this, you know, you might as well. No, it doesn't. Oh, because it goes this way, hanging upside down. This is why if you're going to go to the work of doing this, you might as well make several, right? So that's kind of my philosophy. And then we have another really big one. But you can see this will make it not feel like too much work. So I'll have all this done. And you know, good enough is my motto today. And I'm going to take this and flip it over. So that way I can still leave that for that side. So now I will come down and get these. Hopefully.
So
I should probably have them a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to take my green. I'm using shaded spruce, but you know, anything could work. And I'm going to do the same thing just in case. I have no idea if this one is pretty dark or not. But then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to go around and ink up everything here. And if I get any extra up here, it's not really gonna impact my card, but you know, if it's bothering me, I can do that. Okay, and I'll press on these parts. And we'll see if, oh God. And I think I used a lighter color on the other, but this is just fine. Okay, so I'm done with this plate and I'm going to keep it. This is why it's nice to have two plates. Oh, I'm not done with this plate. Thanks, guys. Rebecca goes, pumpkin seeds roasting. Oh, I love pumpkin seeds. My favorite stamp couple alive. Sun shining. What an awesome October afternoon. Oh, we love it. We love that you guys fit us into your busy lives and spend some time with us. It's just really wonderful.
So how do you...
I forgot to put this one in because, you know, we are doing 2 in 1.
So the pumpkin seeds are those little things or what?
Those little berries.
No, berries.
No, I'm just reading. From
Oh,
there.
okay.
He's looking. He thinks you're playing a hide and see a find it game, you know.
Yeah.
And this time I'm just going to go ahead and just do it. But you see how we can just be doing these both at the same time, which is just pretty awesome. So we're still building our cards, and then we're back to this one. That down. Let's see, I'm gonna put one there and I'll put it here this time. Okay, now I will get rid of this one and put this on, and now I'm going to put the berries on. I should just be having Tim do this, you know, because since we've discovered he's better at it than I am. And I could be taking more time now. If I were really doing these to send out, I would probably be standing to do this instead of sitting because you can just, you know, look down better. But you know my motto, good enough is good enough. Okay, Tim.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. I had to find this one. And now it's
quite a production.
This one. But here's why, if you're going to do several, you know, this part's all done because I'd only do this part one. And it's why I wouldn't want to take this all out and make one card and pack it all away and then another day bring it all out and make another card. No, this is something you're going to want to do, whoops, as a grouping, you know, and do a bunch of them. Okay, this is going to be good enough. Yeah, are they all facing upright? Is that pretty good? Here is the trick.
Can't have a shaky hand.
This is a fine motor skill. So, you know, see if you're up for the test. But otherwise, that's some other really simple cards. Okay, I'm going to put those on, and then it's the same thing. We're going to just ink up the berries. I should get this on a little tighter, I guess. But okay, I do not have. We're doing. And the berries are just fine if they're darker, so I won't care about those. Okay, well, I'm not going to care about if there's any mess ups either. Okay. Okay, so here are my berries. Oh, they're a little off, but but you're getting the idea. On this one, they'll look fine because, there's nothing else to go by. Yeah, Shara says she always makes several of one design too. I think by the time you come up with your design, then it's just nice to have some on hand. Karen Siebel always stands to stamp, always. Oh, well, I like to stand at the counter. Then I have a little higher at my cutting table and stuff because then it's, that's just easier to see. I'm gonna give that to you because then there's just one pine cone, and that's just easy to just fill in the other places. No, I don't need that again. So you can just stick it somewhere. And so here, I'm just going to add these. And I've made this whole card. I was debating showing just a little bit to get started. And then I thought, no, it's fun to see. It really, the slowest part was definitely setting it up. So once it's set up, it would not be hard to make a bunch of cards. And I think they're just pretty. They just, and this one without the lines, I think looks like a watercolor. So anyway, that is the little tricks on the stamping. Now we're going to move on and talk about the amazing papers.
Yep. Do you want to just point out again the difference?
So you see the difference. So what's it? But they are, it's very dramatic, and they're both really fun looks. Look, and look at my hands. We'll see if I can get through.
And look what she's wearing.
And look what I'm wearing. Oh my goodness! I better be careful. Okay, I'm gonna get smudges all over. I'll give that to Tim. I might need a baby, or just a wet towel would actually be fine. Now, this is also really exciting. This paper is absolutely amazing. You get, is it 4 sheets of each? So then there's 12. So this side all has this foiling on it. And then we've got some lovely background pieces. So it's nice that you get that many. Because then you can make a lot of similar cards. This is, instead of usual, there's 6 and then you get 2 of each. So this is 3 and you get 4 of each. Now the dies, I don't want to mess up my paper here. So we'll see if, at least it'll take off the top layer. And it's all left. But
here's a dry one.
Yeah, well, good enough. But when people ask what I do for work, I always just say guess because I'm always wearing my things now. Now these are the dies that come with it, and they are gorgeous. Now I'm going to show you this one first because look at this. It lines up with this particular die on here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means you would get 12 out of your packs of paper of things already done and ready to just put on cards, like this one. And then you've got these others left. So you think, well, what would I do with these others? So I just wanted to show what you could do with these others. You just do circles around them. So look what a great little circle card that is. So that's like the easiest thing. But here also, I just cut around the easy part. This was a really easy fussy cut because I didn't do the berries. I did another one with the berries and these. And I'm going to use that just like my other big ones cut out because it looks like that. But it was putzier. So I really just wanted to point out, I just think these are really awesome. Here's the 3 and then the one little one. So these are just stunning large images that you will get right away for doing your card. And then I just wanted to share a couple of the dies that are in here. You get these 2, which are going to be great on a lot of cards. So I just wanted to show you what they look like. And here's just, again, your big image. And then you get also just another nice little, that could be like a punch, but just an easy one to just put right there. And then you also get these. So, these dies would be, these other pieces would be great for other things. You also get these. So just made a little more ornate fold there. So yeah, I love it when the dies match the paper too. I agree. So I think I think those are really cool. So a lot of these ideas will be in my 20, card ideas, these other cards that you're seeing. And then Tim is going to show another quick idea. And we're making it in good time. Oh, fabulous.
I thought we were going to run out of time for me, but I guess not.
No, he was hopeful, but you know. Oh, this is, okay. This is also, see what you can do. This is from that same paper I showed you. So it's just the leftovers cut in to make a regular card.
And I already showed, I tipped my hand.
Yeah, but Tim is going to show something else you can do to just make it a little stepped up or more ornate. And this just stays right in here. Tim doesn't even know what he's doing.
I
So-
really don't.
This is, you're going to ink
sorry.
that up and lay
Okay.
this on top. And I'm going to give you a,
The whole thing.
yeah. This is the all wired up background stamp.
Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
Oh yeah.
No. No. Okay.
This is going to show more on other papers, but it's a cool idea. And since it kind of fit into the day, thought, well, we'll go ahead and show it
Is there
anyway.
a straight way of doing it?
Yeah, it's not really going to matter. You'll be good, whatever. Just drop it. And then if you use this to press it down, you won't look like me.
Okay. And now, look!
And do you see that? Just that little added detail.
Now, did you actually pay attention to what it looked like before that? Because it didn't have all those little. That is very
Before
cool.
it looked like this.
Yeah.
So we're just showing. So it's just another fun little way of adding things, and that's with the Metallica ink. And all I could find was my copper one. Oh, I couldn't find the gold refill, so that was it. So we just changed it to copper, but then it's a nice mix, and it still looks good.
I'm
Now,
actually
do you want to layer them?
very impressed with this.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
So it's just, you know, it's the little variations that just make it fun.
Yes, it is.
This set
What's
is
going on
not,
here?
thank you for asking that. This set is not in the Christmas catalog. I will put a link to it since it's a special offering that Stampin' Up! Came out. It's kind of like that Everything is Rosy set, but they just put this out and it's just while supplies last. So it's great that we could get it early and play with it. But that's why I thought, you know, if you have 20 ideas, I think this paper is stunning. So even if you were just to get the paper, you know, and if you wanted to do all the fussy cutting, you know, the dies are just great because they go with that paper, you know, why not? Just get it all. No, but I think, you know, I think it is just fabulous.
What I just realized is that this works much better on this kind of paper instead of a
Yeah, that's true.
slippery paper.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something wrong. Is there an upside down or a...
No, it really doesn't matter. Which is just another cool thing. I mean, just how easy are these cards? And particularly the one with the green background, I find myself using.
Isn't
That
nice?
is really pretty. And so see, now this is from the leftover part. So you just get so many cards. And I love the back of this because now in this one, I put that out. This is just kind of a nice soft fold for it. It is also the same paper we are using on the punch card. I just think this is really a lovely green paper. Mossy Meadow. And that's the color I meant to use on the other. But I just thought of it now. But anyway, how
nice?
fun is that? Mary Lou says she's hard time covering up the foil when all you see is the border. Yeah. Yeah. Well, but you know what the trick is, and I should have shown that here. You cut out, if I'm making a bunch of these cards in the copper, I put in one of the larger rectangle dies through it first so that you're popping that out and saving that. Does that make sense? And I should have done that, but just for the sake of time today, we're doing it this way. But I would normally not leave a whole thing of foil paper under here.
Plus, she wasn't sure if I could figure that out.
I would have done that ahead of time. So next time I'll try to remember to do that ahead of time. But I think that's, so I'm glad you asked that because yes, this would be very wasteful of really lovely paper. So I'm really glad you said that. And no one's going to ever notice what's under there. So it is a good paper saving tip. So remember, any orders this month in addition to the card kit are going to get the 20 cards for all of this stuff. PDF. Oh, is it really wobbly now? Now we're rocking. Okay, welcome to our cruise.
Yes.
It's quite wavy out there.
Just put it up.
Kathy says, would you show the circle card again? If I can find it, I will show it. Ta-da.
Where it's a circle.
It's just that cut out with circles. I don't know, but I'll put up the 20 cards and they'll be in the downline group too, so you will see those. I just used the largest circle that would fit those. Where do things go? You know,
I know.
We
We're
haven't
right
gone
here.
far. But remember that as an extra gift from me, and then be sure you get on the mailing list if you want to get several sweet little gift ideas next week. In addition to what comes with 12 weeks of Christmas. So I'll put the links up for all of that, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll quick do that now before we go, and then thank you for spending
But
this time.
we really have to go because our grandson is getting
So
old.
have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And tomorrow starts the new month. So let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you soon.
Trick or treat. Okay, I'll be back. I'll go turn off the machine.
You'll go turn this off. And goodbye.
Bye-bye.